Sawadee Kap, May the 31st. So tomorrow we start June. And June is when I started this thing, a year ago. For those of you that are new to the channel, we actually had quite a few subscribers join this year. I started this thing in June of last summer to try to help people because things were, going south in a hurry in America. And my idea was, if I gave positive action plans every single day for the next year, people could benefit, and people who want to be entrepreneurs, want to get into real estate, want to start investing and have more success and get out of the rat race, especially because so many, it was like 38 million people were unemployed last summer. So this was my idea to try to do something, right? Take action. I'm not a politician, so I don't just talk about stuff. I actually do things and take action. So this was my plan to help those who wanted help. And that's why I started this channel. If you go back and look at Positive Action Plan Day 1, which was June something, 16th, 17th of 2020, that's why I'm doing what I do. That's why I read from the book every day. I just try to put, give people nuggets, teach, train, and give back a little bit. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. And also I tend to talk about what's going on in my life, and what I try to do is give practical examples of what we're learning about in the book. I try to relate it to a real life, real world situation. So anyway, welcome to everybody from who's subscribed in the last year or so. When I started this channel, it was so my friends back in Jacksonville, Florida could see what I was up to and see what was going on with my life. And it's kind of grown into something different at some point over the last year. May 31st. It's a sure thing that you'll not finish if you don't start. Well, yeah, there's that. An ancient proverb says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? Same. You have probably known people nearing the end of their life's journey who looked back and said, if only I had done things differently. If only I had taken advantage of that opportunity when it came along. That's it. Regrets. A lot of people have regrets, but not us, because we try. We might fail, but we try. Unfulfilled lives are filled with if-onlys. They are the refrain of the timid souls whose lives were finished before they ever really got started. Harsh realities, man. He's speaking the truth. He's speaking straight. Life is filled with many opportunities for great successes and spectacular failures. It's up to you to seize the initiative, to take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. You are condemned to a life of mediocrity unless you get into action. Don't delay, do it today. So he's kind of being rah-rah, cheerleader, pumping you up, take action, with the idea being if you hear it enough, you might actually do it, which is a good thing. And just from my perspective, really simple. If you're not where you want to be, you have to change something, right? There's a very frequent quote, very popular quote that you hear a lot. The definition of insanity is repeating the same behavior over and over and expecting a different result. So if you're not where you want to be in life, you've got to change something. And Napoleon Hill, who's the author of this book I'm reading from, suggests that you do so by looking for opportunities, and when they come your way, taking advantage of them. Once you've done that, that's sort of beginner steps, now you get to a point where you start creating opportunities. You make your own opportunities. The really good players in sports don't need other teammates to prop them up or help them or feed them or whatever. The really good top athletes create their own plays. They make their own, the ability to score. That's just usually scoring, basketball, baseball, football. Whoever scores more wins. So they create an opportunity to score. They create baskets or create touchdowns for themselves. They're the playmakers, right? The rest of the team is there. It's necessary. They help out. The offensive line's blocking, but they're there to help. They're there to support. But the skilled players, the wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks in football, they're making, they're creating production and taking action. So once again, look for opportunities. Don't be scared. Take advantage of them. You could fail, as he said. That's part of life. There are no participation trophies in real life, so you don't get a trophy for failing, but you get experience. You get valuable experience. So jump on it when you see one, and then once again, once you kind of get rolling and sort of get systems in place and repeatability, expandability, all those things, then you'll actually be creating opportunities for yourself, and obviously take those too. That's it for today. I'll keep it short. Had the buffet last night. It was awesome. Very happy with that place. Salmon, roast beef, ham, smoked pork, all kinds of side dishes, desserts. I mean, I left full. And I really, really want to lose weight this year, so that's not something I could do a lot. Go to a buffet and pig out. But I had a good time last night. It was Sunday night. I had a salad for lunch. So, yeah, I had a good meal last night. I had a good American meal, which is eating way too much, but good variety, good tasting food. Gecko Garden in Chiang Mai. Guy named Rudy owns it, real nice guy. And I don't know how he makes any money on that thing. It's like 200 baht, it's like $7. And once again, he had salmon, he had roast beef, he had ham, he had lamb. Just the protein alone was super expensive. And once again, he's got cream spinach and all gratin potatoes and mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes, and just it's a huge spread. It's a really, really nice spread. And once again, for my goals, that's not a place I need to be at on a regular basis. But it was fun. Last night I had a good time. Good seeing Jeff again. It'd been a minute since we'd hung out. And tomorrow I'm seeing the new lady in my life. We're going to lunch. Going to have hummus, falafel, Middle Eastern food, Mediterranean food, which I haven't eaten since I closed the restaurant down up in Pai. So I'm actually looking forward. I used to eat that a lot because I owned the restaurant that served it, and I haven't had it since February. So yeah, I kind of miss it. I do like that food. I used to eat it frequently in the States, so I'm looking forward to having some good hummus, falafel, whatever, gyro, some kind of Middle Eastern or Mediterranean food I'm going to have tomorrow at lunch with the new girl. So see how it goes. Once again, one day at a time, So do you want a second date? Yeah. Then you go on the second date. Do you want a third? It really can be that simple, guys. People tend to overcomplicate these things. I don't know why. It's just let it grow or not grow naturally and organically. That's the answer. Peace out.